Today I want to do something a little different. I want to just have a discussion with the community and then just see some observations that I've had, some feelings, some thoughts, just to kind of give a gauge on how it feels like we really feel about Lorcana. What's up? I'm your host, DGM. If you guys are liking the content, please like and subscribe. We're going to talk a little about the Lorcana market and collectors. And what I found, I was in a Discord. The link for this went out. It showed that these were on sale for $78.39 for Into the Inklands booster box. $78. That is 45% below MSRP. A lot of us say we're all in on Lorcana. There was about 40 of these available, I believe it was. There's about 50. 37 have sold. It has been up for about 20 hours. And now there's about 10 left. This is the moment that I've seen the most that the community, we really aren't as all in as we say. This is a no-brainer pickup at 45% below MSRP. This is about 30% below market value, yet there still is fear for picking up this booster box, even if it's just one. There's a lot of people investing in and saving for Attack of the Vine, Into the Enchanted cards, or it could just be fear that is paralyzing people from making the move to pick up these out of the world deals. I bought 8 of these, and I was considering buying more and selling more Pokemon because it is absolutely... And I'm not using Klarna. I'm not going to be a Klarna guy. I pay off my debt to society. So if you guys are one of them people that are Klarna boys, don't be a Klarna boy. Don't get suckered into being a Klarna boy. Just pay it off with cash. You can use credit card to get some points, but make sure you pay it off within the month. But I consider to buy more, selling some more Pokemon to get more than 8. Because this is an absolutely out of this world deal. There is so much fear and misunderstanding and guessing in the community where people feel like Into the Inklands was overprinted. It is the worst set. All of these things are just so untrue, and it keeps getting to the point that people are missing deals because they're just waiting on what the content creators say or what the rest of the community thinks. This is a no-brainer pickup that we all should be looking for. $78 for a booster box of the third set of Lorcana, and it's not sold out in 30 minutes from a liquidator. These are the things we'll look at 5 years ago and say, why didn't you just buy the whole freaking order? I bought 8 and I already know I'm gonna regret not buying 20. Not by this upcoming New Year or this upcoming February, but the next February, I fully expect this to be a $200 box. Without a doubt. 2028 February, $200. This is $78 right now, and I might be going too low by saying $200. And then there's a fear to just pick up one box to hold. And even if you don't want to necessarily open it, you can trade it for an enchanted that you won. When people chasing all of these Attack of the Vine cards that they say they won, park your money for a little while in here. Give yourself a year, roll it over, and then buy the enchanted you want when you sell this for profit. That's how you collect. That's the fundamentals to a T. These are the things we talk about. Fundamentals of collecting so you don't have to use your money. Fundamentals is what keeps you into this hobby for years. Fundamentals is what separates the people that actually enjoy the hobby from the people that are scrapping to remain in the hobby. You have to do the fundamentals. There's no risk at $78 a box. It's never going to be less than $78 a box, even if this falls off a cliff. It just doesn't make sense why people are willing to take a risk to get Attack of the Vine at $250 a box for a set that has not even come out yet. You're pre-ordering for $250 a box. You're pre-ordering for $1,100 a case. You're hyper-focused on these raw cards where the Honey Wizard, Piglet, Mage card, that's going to be over $1,000 easy. Probably over $2,000. When you can be looking at sets like this that is actually out of print and you know that they're not making more. When this is under MSRP, you're going to pay over MSRP, over the current rate of the card set, just to be the first one to get it. When there's so many opportunities left in Lorcana and we're just not doing it. What is going on? It just is baffling. Completely baffling to me when I see the mentality of this community to not take opportunity when it's right in front of you. I will say I've been in many card collecting communities. I've been in the sports card community for a short time. I've been in the Fortnite community for a long time. I'm currently still in the Pokemon community and I always will be. My favorite community that I have been in has been Fortnite and Lorcana. Those two have been the best because you actually get to build a connection and everyone isn't trying to just get over on each other. There's a ton of people in Lorcana that aren't damaged from being part of other communities, being part of the sports community or Pokemon community where you are just taken advantage of all the time. They're a lot nicer in Lorcana. And there's a lot more new blood there where it's harder to see the opportunity when it's right in front of you. But they're not getting the education or support to know when to make a deal. And instead, people consider investing in troves when there's no shrink wrap. People think the newest set is a great investment because they got iconic cards. The fundamentals works for card collecting. I just had to come on here and rant a little bit. I had to let it be known that how much we're missing out on an opportunity when you have things like this available. So I wanted it just to be a recorded memento when we look back on this in 2 years so people can see this on the YouTube space that I did highly encourage people to buy this for $78 a box when it's realistically $144 right now for MSRP. This is 50% below MSRP, 30% below market, in a time when people are pre-ordering Attack of the Vine for $250. This out of print into the Inklands under MSRP sat for over 20 hours and there's still 10 left. Rant over. Please let me know what you guys think. Thanks for jumping in. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.